in my clock, I can't stop. Fuck around, make my 40 pop. No popcorn, I pop pistols. Reaming my body, clothing no issue. Bitch, you look sick, you need a tissue. You drop a body, I just might bless you. I'm metrosexual.
Yo, what is going on, everyone? It's Wraith here, back with another video. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be going over how to win solo games, or you can use most of these tips, honestly, in duos and squads as well. But it's basically going to be used for solos. And with Season 11, Chapter 2, Season 1, the meta has changed a little bit, and the tips for honestly everything, for winning more fights, for winning arena games, for winning these games, are just so important. But basically in today's video, like I said, we're going to be going over how to win more solo games. And this can be used for basically arena or just normal solos, kind of up to you. But basically, yeah, if you're looking forward to this video, make sure you slap a like button on it. Comment what you want to see for a future video, because obviously there's so many things I need to cover with Season 11. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, use creator code WraithFN in the item shop, and let's get right into today's video. So the first tip basically I'm going to give is when you're landing, if you're going for the win, whatever you do, do not land the first 3 maps, like the first 3 POIs on the map, which aka is called hot drops. Basically because in this season right now, everyone doesn't really know where to land. So what a lot of people are doing is they're just jumping off the bus right away and going to the first POI or the area right underneath them right away, which basically means it's just a cluster, because so many people will be at that side of the map and so many people will be landing at wherever the first POI is or the hot drop. And it basically means it's more of an RNG fight, and there's so many people that you have to be aware of so many things, what's happening, where people are, if people are going to rotate onto you, etc, etc. So obviously if you're going for kills, yeah, it's one thing, you can land hot drop or you can land somewhere around that area. But if you're going for actual, like, getting that victory royale and getting that first place, then I definitely recommend that you land somewhere on the opposite side of where the bus started, or just somewhere kind of in the middle of the map or something like that. Again, I will make a video about landing spots for arena or just simply for solos or squads or whatever the case is, but it's all kind of up to you as of right now. Now, this next big thing, and this is probably one of the most important things as of right now, since there's no mobility in the game, is rotate early. Now, I've been playing with my squads or even in solos, and if you get in a storm fight, you are in a serious amount of trouble unless you have 3 medkits, because in today's game, there is, as of right now, again, this could change in a week, this could change in a couple days, who knows. As of right now, there is honestly 0 mobility besides the boats. And even then, the boats aren't obviously spawned around everywhere in the map, just certain spots. So if you get in a storm fight, you are in some serious trouble. Especially unless the zone's like obviously like right in front of you, then that's fine. But in the most part, you don't want to get in storm fights, and you want to rotate as early as possible, which will allow you more time to get in a fight or more time to kind of rotate in and not have to worry about zone. Because like I said, the map is just so big as of right now that it's hard to kind of get a lot of mobility, because you can't be moving that much across the map, even if you're in the storm. Now comes to fighting, which is basically kind of your decision, and depending on how you want the game to go, your call. So basically, obviously off spawn, you can fight 1 or 2 or even 3 people, or if you are just strictly going for the win and you land somewhere out of the way, then you don't fight anyone. That is no problem. But there, in a lot of cases, you will end up at least in a confrontation with at least 1 or maybe 2 people before the end game in most case scenarios during the game. So basically it's your kind of call how you want to play it. You can just run away the second he starts shooting at you, which again, it's hard because there's not as much mobility, and I'll talk about it in my next tip. But basically before he gets up close and personal, like if he just shoots at you with a sniper or something, you can just keep rotating and move away. Or if maybe you want to W key someone, if you need more mats or whatever the case is, or you don't want a 0 or a 1 kill game, basically you can just W key 1 or 2 people. Whatever the case is, it's kind of up to you. Again, it's different every single game. Maybe if you run into someone, you can try and kill them. If not, then you just play for the win. Whatever, again, it kind of is up to you and how many kills you want to get. Now, my next tip is, like I said, is try your best not to run away in today's meta, because like I said, right now there is no mobility, so it's very, very hard to run away. And if you're constantly running and trying to escape a person just because you're at 110 HP or you're low on mats or whatever the case is, eventually he's just going to keep applying pressure. He's going to get another 33, maybe another 66 damage on you with his AR, and then you're basically in trouble. And if you just keep running away, you're never standing your ground. You're always going to be on the defensive while he's always on the offensive, which allows him a better chance at winning the fight. So I know some of you guys don't always like taking fights, but in some case scenarios, especially right now, if you get pushed, you're most like, if you get pushed close range, obviously like I said, if he snipes at you or shoots at you with an AR from decently far away, then you can run if that's what you want to do. But if he gets up close and personal, nowadays you're most likely going to have to fight him. You can't launch away, you can't impulse, you can't grapple away. So even if you're low, just try your best, box fight him, try a high ground retake. I don't know, every fight's different. But like I said, just try your best not to run away, because most people are just going to continue pushing you, especially if you're low, until they kill you, and they will follow you for 5 minutes, and eventually they're going to get some couple of shots on you with their AR, or something's going to happen, right? So I just recommend don't running away if someone's close up on you. Now my next tip is basically, once you get into the end games type of scenario, like the 5th zone-ish, be aware of every single fight is most likely going to be a third party, depending on how many people are left. If you're in an arena game or if you're in a solo game, a little bit differs. But if you're in a solo game, there's probably going to be like 6-7 people left. So you got to be aware, if you get in a fight or other people are fighting, there's a third party most likely just waiting there with an AR, or even just waiting for the fight to finish so they can push in. And you got to be aware of, maybe you can be the third party. If you want a couple kills, if you need mats, whatever the case is, if someone else is fighting, then you can be the third party. Now my last tip I'm going to give, and this is a big one, and I know a lot of you guys probably already know it, and it's pretty obvious, but basically, if you really want to start winning more solos, if you really want to start getting more wins, or showing your friends on your Snapchat story how many wins you get a day, or whatever the case is, whether it's arena, whether it's solos, or even in tournaments, basically the best way to win more, and I know it's a huge secret, guys, don't tell anyone, is get better at the game. Now I know a lot of you guys are like, well, I practice a lot here or there or whatever, right? But if you really want to start winning more solos, and you really want to actually start getting a lot of more dubs, the better you are, the easier that is, and the more consistent it's going to be. If you're just an average player and you're just playing the game like an hour a day, don't expect to get 3 wins in that hour, right? That's probably not realistic. But if you're playing 6-5 hours a day, or you're doing a really good practice every single day for an hour or an hour and a half, or you're actually trying to improve, then again, it's just going to up your chances of getting way more wins, be way more consistent at getting the wins, and yeah, basically maybe getting even a high kill win, like a 10-15 kill win. Now I haven't talked about this, but it's going to be very difficult to get high kill games in today's season with no mobility, as well as with a bigger map. But like I said, even a 5, 6, 7, 8 kill game is a pretty good game if you win it. So again, but like I said, it doesn't really matter. You can get a 1 kill win, and it doesn't matter. It's all up to your preference and what you like. It doesn't really matter what I think or what other people think. It's what you like. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you slap a like button on it, hit that comment button, and let me know what you guys want to see in a future video. Like I said, there's so many possibilities with this season 11, whether it's landing spots, how to rotate earliest across the map, how to win more squad games, whatever the case is. Those are just off the top of my head. How to even improve mechanics, how to reduce lag, so many things I could make videos on. So let me know what you want to see a video on, and I'll reply to your comment. Also, you guys already know, make sure you use creator code WraithFN in the item shop. And I'll talk to you guys all in the next video. Have a good one, guys. Peace.